Hello and a very warm welcome to all of you from the English Story Nook. We are so glad you could join us today. Today, we're diving into a hilarious and inspiring story about what can happen when our work-from-home lives get a little chaotic. Get ready to discover how a woman named Maribel handles the most important presentation of her life when her pet cat unexpectedly becomes the star of the show. Before we dive in, if you enjoy our stories and want to support what we do, please give this video a like and subscribe to our channel. And if you feel extra generous, you can consider buying us a coffee. The link is in the description below. Every bit of support helps us continue creating wonderful content for English learners just like you. Let's get started. Her cat got the promotion. Maribel Castellino adjusted her webcam for the 10th time. Today was the most important day of her career at Creative Stultus Langweilig Solutions. In 10 minutes, she would present her new digital strategy to her boss, Humberto Lin, and the entire marketing team. The promotion to senior digital strategist depended on it. She had practiced for weeks, and her slides were perfect. "Okay, Maribel, you can do this," she whispered to her reflection on the dark screen. As she stood up to get a glass of water, her cat, Orion, a fluffy creature with an attitude, leaped onto her desk. He walked directly across her keyboard. "Orion, no!" she cried, rushing back. A series of windows had opened and closed. She quickly checked her presentation software and her video feed. Everything looked normal. With a sigh of relief, she gently pushed the cat off the desk and sat down, her heart beating fast. The video call notification popped up. It was time. "Welcome, everyone," Humberto Lin said, his face filling the main screen. "As you know, Maribel and Edmond will be presenting their ideas for the new campaign. Maribel, you can begin." Maribel smiled, took a deep breath, and started her presentation. She spoke about market trends, consumer engagement, and innovative content. She was so focused on her speech that she didn't notice the strange looks on her colleagues' faces. A private message from Edmund Shin, her main rival for the promotion, appeared in the chat. "Great presentation, Maribel. Your assistant is very calm." Maribel frowned, confused. What assistant? She decided to ignore it. Edmund was probably trying to distract her. She continued, explaining a complex point about analytics. Suddenly, Humberto interrupted her. "Maribel, excuse me," he said, trying not to smile. "We're all very impressed with the calm and steady presence you're showing. This is a novel approach to a high-pressure presentation." Now Maribel was completely flustered. What was he talking about? She glanced at the small window that showed her own video feed. Her stomach dropped. The camera wasn't pointing at her face. It was pointing directly at Orion, who was curled up and sleeping peacefully in the high-tech gaming chair behind her. The glitch from when he walked on her keyboard had changed her camera's focus. Her plan to appear professional had completely backfired. For a moment, Maribel wanted to disconnect the call and hide under her bed. Her cheeks burned with embarrassment. She could see Edmund trying to hide a laugh, but then a different feeling took over. She had worked too hard to fail because of a cat. She had to do something. She had to improvise. Taking a deep breath, she smiled brightly at her screen, even though no one could see her. "Ah, yes," she said smoothly. "This is Orion, my new focus consultant. In a world of digital noise, his job is to remind us of the importance of calm and focus. Our brand needs to be like Orion, peaceful, confident, and impossible to ignore. A few people on the call chuckled. Maribel felt a surge of confidence. She continued her presentation, now connecting her ideas back to the sleeping cat. Our customers shouldn't feel stressed, she said. They should feel as relaxed as Orion is right here. She managed to pull it off, finishing her last slide with a picture of the cat yawning. The team applauded. Humberto looked thoughtful. That was unexpected, Maribel. Thank you. We need to discuss this. The call ended, leaving Maribel in a silent apartment with a sleeping cat, unsure if she had saved her career or destroyed it. She worried that Edmund would take credit for her actual strategy while complaining about her unprofessionalism. The next hour was the longest of Maribel's life. She paced her living room, replaying the disastrous presentation in her head. Her attempt to look professional had backfired spectacularly. But she had shown resilience, hadn't she? She hadn't given up. Finally, a notification appeared. A private video call from Humberto. Her heart pounded as she clicked accept. Humberto's face appeared, this time with a genuine smile. Maribel, he began. Your presentation was unforgettable. Maribel held her breath. While the initial glitch was certainly unprofessional, he continued, your ability to improvise and turn a potential disaster into a memorable point about brand strategy showed incredible resilience. It's a skill we value highly at Creative Stultus Langweilig Solutions. Anyone can read from slides, but you adapted under pressure. He paused, letting his words sink in. You really managed to pull it off. Maribel felt tears of relief welling in her eyes. The promotion is yours, Humberto said, and I expect to hear more from your focus consultant in the future. Later that day, the official company announcement went out. Maribel Castellino was the new senior digital strategist. The email humorously mentioned her creative problem-solving skills and her consultant, Orion. Edmund sent a short, polite, "Congratulations." Maribel knew he wasn't happy, but she didn't care. She had faced a ridiculous, modern-day work problem and won. She had learned that perfect plans can fail, and sometimes the ability to think on your feet is more valuable. That evening, she opened a special can of tuna for Orion. You know, she said, scratching him behind the ears, I think you tried to take credit for my hard work today. The cat just purred, as if he knew he was the real star of the show. Maribel laughed. She had shown great resilience, and now she had the promotion to prove it. And that's the end of our story for today. Maribel certainly showed great resilience when things went wrong. What do you think is the most important skill when a situation doesn't go as planned? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section. We always enjoy reading what you have to say. And remember to check the description box for some helpful resources to continue your practice. Thank you for joining us at the English Story Nook. Keep practicing your English, stay curious, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video. Happy learning and goodbye for now.